One of the first decisions you have to make is, what is the domain going to be for my store? Now, you can stick with the Shopify domain, but that's really not going to be the best idea in the long run. You really want something that's going to show off your brand, be identifiable as part of your brand, and Shopify makes that really simple. As I mentioned a moment ago, .store is a new domain designed for retail and e-commerce. There's a lot of different new domains. I'll talk about that in just a moment. The point is, new domains help businesses get strong URLs that also define them. You probably are really familiar with .com, .org, .biz, even .us, .ca if you're from Canada, .uk, all of the country code domains, and some of the new domains that are coming out like .online, .tech, and yes, indeed, .store. What makes for a good domain name? Well, it should include your business name or the business category. It should have relevant words, and please, no dashes, no numbers, no weird characters, certainly no abbreviations. It should be something that's easy to speak, easy to type, defines your brand, and is short and memorable. When was the last time you went looking for a .com domain that was defined by those parameters? It's virtually impossible. In fact, one of the last .com domains I went looking for, I couldn't find anything. So I went and looked at the word I wanted to use in Swahili. Well, that's no good because very few people in my demographic speak Swahili. This is why I'm suggesting today that you seriously consider a .store domain for your new Shopify store. Consumers are associating the .store domain with retail and e-commerce. .store domains are very search engine optimized friendly. Google has clarified that its search engine will treat and rank new domains like .store the same way as it does .com. Across the globe, small and large businesses are adopting these new domains because they recognize the benefits they bring. For example, the Emirates has emirates.store and Intel has insight.tech. Because you're building an online store, well then, the .store domain makes a lot of sense. So, what kind of questions should you be asking? Well, is my new domain relevant to my industry? Will it describe what I do? And will it give me a shorter, more memorable URL? If you're not already there, go ahead and click on your online store sales channel and click on Domains. You can buy a new domain or connect an existing domain right here through Shopify. Now hang on for just a minute because I'm going to show you a deal in just a few moments that you'll really want to pay attention to. But in the meantime, if you need to buy a new domain, you can do that right here. You'll need to enter in the domain that you want to buy. Now, if I was building this store for real, I would look for a domain like happiness-t-shirts.store, not ostraining.store, because again, we want our domain to be about our brand. So again, for our store, because OS Training is producing these videos, I'm going to type in OS Training, and you'll notice that all of the OS Training domains are gone. So the one we're going to focus on today is the .store. You'll see that for the first year, it's $19. When I click Buy, it's going to take me to this page where I'll confirm my address, the order summary, and then I'll buy the domain. Now, I said a moment ago that I want you to wait because I've got a real neat surprise for you. Thanks to our partnership with .store domains, you can get a .store domain for as low as $4.99 a year. To get your .store domain, all you have to do is go to partners.get.store/OS Training. That's our official partner page. Enter the domain that you want and click Search. If it's available, click on Add to Cart and proceed to checkout. You're offered a professional email from Google and an SSL certificate. You may or may not want those. Go ahead and click Proceed. Domain privacy is turned on. That's always a good thing. Enter the code OSTSTORE and click Apply. Then select the number of years you want the domain for. Our partnership promo gives you the .store domain at the following discounted prices, and these are terrific. 1 year at $4.99, 5 years at $39.99, and 10 years at $99.99. This is a tremendous savings, and it's really exciting to be able to offer this to you through this promotion. And now click Place Order. You're going to be asked to sign in or create an account. That takes less than 2 minutes, and then you'll pay for your domain, choosing one of the payment options available. And that's it. You now have a .store domain. Once your domain is registered, you'll get an email with all of the details you'll need. Follow those instructions, and you'll be all set. When you're done doing that, you'll come back over here, connect an existing domain, and type it in. Now, one thing to remember, when you're doing DNS updates that you'll need to do per the instructions, it does take up to 24 hours. So if this doesn't work the first time, don't worry, it will work in short order. Click Next and verify connection. And congratulations, my domain, ostraining.store, is connected successfully, just waiting on the SSL. And now when I go to ostraining.store, well, I've got my splash page waiting for me to launch my store. And I can enter it using the password. Once again, we want to thank the good folks over at .store for sponsoring these videos, and I want to encourage you to consider using them for your domain purchase. And that's as easy as it is to get your domain up and running for your new Shopify store.